incredibly strong moving forward in this patch. A lot of his characters haven't been touched, Cyborg and all that. And Semiij, Catwoman, just a little different, but I still expect Catwoman to do incredibly well.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing when they say, oh yeah, so we are going to nerf her, and one of those is going to be, you can actually touch her now.
Sometimes.
All jokes aside, yeah, sometimes. All jokes aside here, iLuusions getting a little bit of mix going with that low overhead, and now keeping himself away. A little bit of a health lead right now, but not much on the meter burn back three by Semiij. Closing the distance with a little bit of armor. And Semiij scouting that slide. And iLuusions, oh, and he dropped the combo. It's a bad place to be. Okay, the fidget spinner gets Catwoman back just a little bit, and now iLuusions working with these fire arrows, trying to keep Catwoman away. And a very good punish there. And I didn't want to say anything because the one time we saw that where we thought it was actually going to take the health bar, it didn't. And the person that got sent through the transition actually wound up winning that round.
Yeah, that was actually
which
against
was
Best
absolutely
MK
crazy.
Raiden. It looked like he had it in the bag and then let it go, and that would have been such a big win for him. And yeah, you can't really commentate Kirsty's because the damage isn't as big as it used to be, especially if you're coming back from Justice 1. Semiij mounting a little bit of a comeback, and look at the position that he has now. Oh!
Rarely do we see iLuusions use a meter burn roll, especially as Green Arrow. His mobility is actually, he uses it in such a way, he keeps himself away, but he did not want anything to do with that corner.
Exactly. He knows what Semiij is capable of, and he's going to get carried to the other corner just like that. And what a use of Interactable to follow it in with a jump too. And just now, here we go. This is that corner pressure.
Dinah knows we're just fighting, right?
We'd better hope so.
iLuusions has plenty of money to spend. Okay, 2 bars. Gonna get a little bit more than he lost. Oh, and the down 2. Semiij had it on deck. And this conversion after the air tech. iLuusions, although he had 2 bars left, he has nothing right now.
All right, this would be a great combo and a potential corner carry. Again, he's going to walk in that. Ooh, he goes with a cross-up instead. And it's paying off.
Oh, and a good whip punish. Down 1 into the freeze arrow. Semiij clashes.
Perfectly.
My kingdom for a spray bottle.
Semiij really doesn't have to spend anything. Decides to spend the bar anyway, just to get that health back. Oh, and the interactable, wow. Crouches under the arrow and just answers back with a bench. Okay.
Semiij, I think, one of the best in the entire scene, the entire world, with interactables that we've seen so far. Whether they're absolutely broken or not. even when it comes down to the mobility ones, Semiij, he just looks the best in the biz, and the awareness, it's always there. iLuusions also one of those guys that uses these interactables. We actually had a highlight a few weeks back between these two where they did about 14 interactables back to back against each other.
Yeah, it was Kondak, I think is where they were, and they were just back and forth, both of them. Nobody touched each other for like 10 seconds. They were just jumping everywhere, and a very good scout right there by iLuusions. Catching Semiij, trying to jump. Semiij down 1. Oh! And the crouch. The down 1 into the throw. That whip is a high. And the, wow. Wake up, meter burn back 3 by Semiij. We're in the corner now. Wow, and that catch by Semiij.
Oh, look at this walk down to the corner. So scary. And working his way in with that jump, too. That did get a little bit of an adjustment, but still looks pretty devastating from what we saw in the straight. And wow, what a jump back into it.
Yeah, one of the things that makes that jump in so tough is her range. It's very tough to AA something like that without your meter. Not a whole lot of characters have a good... Ooh! And a good scout by Semiij, but iLuusions with the answer.
And we actually saw a whiff punish on that back 3.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people... Oh. iLuusions had the down 2 right there in a block. Semiij able to backdash before that down 1 connected.
Oh, here we go. iLuusions, he had about this health lead the first time around, and lets Semiij mount a comeback, and here we go again.
That's not something you want to do against somebody like Semiij. Is You got to trust yourself. Illusion's working on a very good round right here, but it could all fall apart. We know the damage Semiij has worked on with this character. My goodness.
Going perfectly.
My kingdom for a spray bottle.
Oh, this
Side clash. Semiij does have a bar of meter here.
This is the most I've seen Semiij lose air to airs between that gigantic jump 3, and here we go. Illusions with the zoning, no cat dash will
Very
save you
nice.
there. And very good. Illusions taking game number 2, 1-1 between these noble elite right now.
Illusions did a very good job just what he usually does with Green Arrow. You know, he gets his damage in, then he makes sure he creates a space again. And that time it just paid off. A lot of very good reads by Illusions to keep Semiij out of the air, got him with a couple arrows, and really made Semiij play the ground game for a little bit.
Yeah, and won a couple air dares. Yeah, as I said, won a couple air dares, kept him on the ground, and made really good decisions. Keeping out of that corner. I saw him come off the bar again in that match. And guys, don't forget, you can also use hashtag War of the Gods to talk to us on Twitter, and you could end up on the stream.
Good down 2 by Semiij. Dashes in, jump 2. And that cartwheel is +1 on block. Very good check by Illusions there with the down 1.
And there's that jump 3 coming into effect again. Big jump normals versus big jump normals.
That's very true.
Again!
There it is. And he does burn the bar here.
And that is not something that Semiij is used to, is losing those air dares. He is used to owning the sky.
And a down 2, right? Okay. Semiij with the answer, dashing in.
When he was pushing him awful close to that interactable. Not as good as the other stage here in Atlantis, but any interactable in the hands of Semiij is a good interactable. And that is not going to kill, but does set up the fire arrow, which will. Very good from Illusions.
Now where's that sleeping gas?
Yeah, if Semiij gets on the other stage of Atlantis, we may have to say GG's Illusions, because we've actually seen homicide here with Semiij using that interactable.
And here we go, another interactable.
Very
for
good.
Semiij may want to settle down for a little bit
Oh
because
my.
he's probably wanted for murder.
Never had it.
Semiij just whiffed Cat Dash and did not lose track of Illusions, found him in the sky and just ended that first health bar. Very good. We are burning the meter here and getting the damage.
Man, I chunked that one.
Aw, let's keep playing.
All right, back to full screen where Illusions wants him. He's getting a little close to the corner. He's kind of put himself in the corner, but he's done a great job of kind of baiting Semiij with having his back to the corner, finding his way out. But Semiij is going to get what he wants right now. He has to look out for the wake up, though.
Oh, and a cross-up. Wow. I'm not even sure if Semiij knew which side that hit on. But just look at that damage on a cross-up. 442. Semiij scouting that slide. Illusions does not have a clash, but he has 3 bars to work with here.
Very good block by Semiij on the overhead. Oh!
One more touch, literally anything. Oh! Evade just a little bit too early. Does not have to. Oh my God, Semiij is overextending himself right
And
now.
what a down
and a
two.
down 2. Very good.
Did you see?
Semiij with that down 2, man.
Did you see the
My
range
God.
on Green Arrow's down 1 there at the end to actually get a whiff punish? And Illusions had an arrow, and if you let the arrow load, would have got a full combo, but he didn't even believe there. From that distance, that would work. But that is a big old down 1. It can be very deceiving. Semiij up 2-1 now. He's 1 game away from advancing on the loser side, which would put him into at least 5th place for the night. Loser of this is going to get 7th, but they're still going to get a big chunk of points, as everyone that makes top 32 in War of the Gods actually gets points. We've extended it a little bit coming from Combat Cup. We're getting more people involved.
All right, Semiij looking to close this out right now. Wants to move on, kind of take a break for a minute. And Illusions with the cross up, down 1 into the freeze arrow. And a nice little swaggy conversion here.
Don't mind me, Echo. I'm just taking some Catalyst Mints real quick because I'm
you're
absolutely
good.
drained from that funeral that we just attended watching Aquaman die.
That's okay. He's not dead yet, okay? Semiij with this combo, Jesus Christ, 525 damage. Are you serious right now? Nice, safe little ender there to get the reload. Is Illusions. but dealing with this pressure, this safe pressure from Catwoman, and got the overhead ice arrow. Those arrows are overhead in the air, and didn't get the back three conversion. Maybe hit back three just a little bit too early.
Ooh, stagger pressure.
Catching with that, yeah, that sneaky low.
And baiting out the wake up, very good. That is a wake up that is very hard to deal with from Green Arrow. Even if you try to jump it, we've seen Semiij do a lot of jump backs to try to catch it on the way back. He hasn't been successful until now.
Cat's napped.
Aw, let's keep playing.
Oh my God, Semiij spent a lot of bar to do that damage.
Oh, and iLuusions just caught pressing buttons there. And trying to bait out that wake up again. A lot of walking back from iLuusions.
Whoa. Wow. That was, oh my God. Okay, iLuusions, we gotta figure out how to get rid of this first health bar here. Semiij just waiting to pounce, literally. And the back three, this should close it out, and a corner switch, very good.
Getting green about the gills.
Here we go, some corner game.
Oh, got him with the mix.
Of his own.
He's had that mix for about
and he couldn't get him.
however many years now. Oh, and this should kill iLuusions, despite him having 4 bars, does not have a clash anymore. Semiij moves on into the top 8.